Right, on to question 5 then. So the diagram shows a fair 8-sided dice numbered from 1 to 8 and a fair spinner. The reason I'm saying fair there is just to make sure that you know that it's not weighted for any, it's not biased basically. So you can just treat it like a normal dice. Jamie rolls the dice and spins the spinner. He then multiplies the two scores. Complete the diagram to show all Jamie's possible outcomes. Now, an outcome is just what you could get if you do this. So if I roll that, spin that, what are the total number of things that I could get? Okay. Now this is called listing outcomes, and it's video 253 on Corbett Maths. So I've done a few examples here to just make sure you know exactly what you're doing. So if we get a 10 and a 9, okay. Sorry, if we get a 9 on the spinner and a 1 on a dice, we do 9 times 1 is 9. If you get a 10 on the spinner and a 1 on a dice, we do 10 times 1 is 10. So the second that you've kind of clocked that, it makes it dead easy. So all you're doing here is multiplying things. So 3 times 9, which is 27. 3 times 10, which is 30. 4 times 10, which is 40. And 4 times 9, which is, 5 times 9, which is 45. Okay. Dead easy. Part B. Find the probability that Jamie's outcome is an even number greater than 50. Okay. So we want the probability that we get an even number greater than 50. So remember that when we do our probabilities, we do a number of ways something can happen over the total number of things we can get. Well, this table shows us how many different outcomes we can get. We can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 possible things. So that's going to go on the bottom of my fraction. And then I want to know how many of those things are even numbers greater than 50. So let's have a little look at these ones. Let's start with the big end of the table. That one works. That's an even number bigger than 50. That one is. So we've got 1, 2, 3. That's bigger than 50, but it's not even, so we can't use that. 4, 5. Now that one is 50 bang on. It's not greater than 50, so we can't use that. 45 is lower than 50, 40 is lower than 50, and all of these ones here are lower than 50. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that are even numbers greater than 50. So it is 5 out of 16. Okay. I'm looking at the mark scheme for that one. So 5A, 27, 30, 40, and 45 again. They're independent marks. You aren't getting a mark here for writing down 3 times 10 is 30. You just have to get them right. And part B, you are getting 2 marks there for 5 out of 16. Okay. B1 for the numerator of 5 or for the denominator of 16. So basically, the reason you're getting 2 marks, you're getting 1 mark for 5, 1 mark for the 16. And again, they are just independent marks. There's nothing really there that you need to do in terms of working out. It's just counting up your outcomes and counting up how many of them are even and greater than 50. Okay, so that's question 5 done.